What's going on, family? Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy, the one and only, baby, Mr. Solution. Y'all see where we at, man? We at the rack. It's a long wait, so I'm like, hey, you know what? Let me go ahead and get a video out to my people, man. Shout out to my guys for supporting me. Shout out to the Solution Squad. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Let's get straight into it. Today's video, we're gonna start off with our fuel knowledge. This gonna be our episode 2. See, the first episode we was talking about red dye and regular diesel, right? This episode is about what does no allocation mean, right? So if you ever been at the rack, if you're a fuel hauler, you know what I'm talking about. You pull up at the rack, like I was saying, you punch in your supplier, you do that, you know what I'm saying, hit all your numbers and boom, 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 the account number, and then the system denies your load. But what does that actually mean, right? Let's talk about it, man. Let's get into it. When you haul for a fuel company, you're not just hauling for just some random gas stations, right? You hauling for a supplier. That's the company that owns the product that's in your tank. That could be Pilot Flying J. Shout out to them. That could be Valero. That could be Shell, Exxon Mobil. You know, whoever your carrier is contracted with, that's the supplier you're hauling for. Now the supplier doesn't actually make all the fuel themselves, right? Most of it comes from refineries, like where we at right now, terminals, um, that store multiple brands of product. So if y'all can see, y'all probably can't see. Let me try and show y'all. So let me just stand over here. So you see these big tanks behind me? They got big tanks that's holding different types of fuel, right? You got all that behind me. So this is an example of a refinery and where they keep the gas and stuff at. So that's where they keep all the products at. So at the rack, you might have one big tank farm, like I was showing y'all, but inside it's divided into different product pools. One side might be, might belong to Motiva, another to Phillips 66, another to Shell. Each supplier has a certain allocation, basically a quota, um, that tells them how many gallons they're allowed to lift per day, per product, per location, right? So when you pull up and start your load, your truck or your tablet system, whatever you own, like Gravitate, DTN, or another rack control system, checks your suppliers. You check your suppliers allocation in real time. If your supplier still has fuel available, boom, you good. You good to load. You can go ahead and get it in. But if you see the message pop up saying no allocation, that means your supplier's quota for that product or rack is tapped out for the, you know what I'm saying, for the foreseeable future. Now, there are a few reasons why this happened. One, they already used up their daily or weekly gallons. Two, the refinery is short on that product, maybe a maintenance or a shutdown or a pipeline delay. Or three, the big one, supply chain restrictions after a storm or a high demand week. So when that happens, call dispatch. Usually dispatch gets an alert on that. They can see allocations live through supplier dashboards or systems like we mentioned, like DTN, Guardian Access, Right Angle, or Gravitate, right? They'll reroute drivers to another terminal or rack that still has open allocation. So if you were supposed to load diesel at MVP or Motiva and it's out, they might send you to Kinder Morgan or Magellan, instead. Same supplier, just a different terminal. That's why dispatchers are constantly watching real-time allocation feeds. Those systems update every few minutes with tank levels, rack statuses, and available gallons. It helps prevent drivers from wasting time showing up at a rack that's already dry or locked out, which I don't know what's going on at this rack. It's moving so super slow right now. So that type of stuff could be an issue. Like right now, I haven't even walked up to see what the problem is, but it could be like a rack issue where the VRU system is down, which this rack has a lot of that happening all the time. The VRU system is down, which is the vapor recovery unit system. So if that goes down, we can't even pull a product because we need to hook up the vapor hose to our tank and to get the product and stuff like that. So maybe it's a rack issue, maybe it's a supply issue, maybe it's just rack maintenance. You got all that type of stuff. But back to the story, back to the what I'm saying, the video. When you see no allocation, it doesn't mean that the rack broken. It means your supplier limit is up. Either you wait for the next cycle. Sometimes you gotta wait till 12. When I used to work at TCE, we used to have to wait till 12 p.m. sometimes 12 a.m. because I worked overnight. So we used to have to wait till 12 a.m. to load up for a certain supplier because they reached their daily limit. So sometimes you'll have that, or you reach your weekly limit, or however it's scheduled. You never know. But either you wait for the next cycle or dispatch reroute you to another rack with available fuel. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, that's your fuel knowledge for the day. I don't make these fuel knowledge videos too long. I like to keep it short and sweet so y'all can get through the whole thing in one chunk. I want y'all to get some full value out y'all subscriptions, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Make sure if you learn something new, hit that thumbs up button, leave me a like, drop a comment, man. Drop a comment below if you ever been stuck waiting on allocation. And I know for a fact, anybody that's a fuel hauler and you've been fuel hauling for more than, I'm gonna say 3 months, you've gotten a no allocations. You've gotten a no allocation message. And if you new here, subscribe to the Solution Trucking channel for more fuel knowledge. We're going to do our hauls, our fuel vlogs, you know what I'm saying? Real life fuel hauling stories straight from the road. I want to shout out a few people, man. Shout out to my guy. So he's supporting in a whole totally different way. And I definitely appreciate him for that. And that was my guy, Brent Anderson, man. Shout out to you, bro. He sent me this 10 days ago and I just seen it. I ain't even get a notification. He sent me $20 for the support, man. Shout out to you, bro. That's a real one, bro. Real men stand up, support, and they you know what I'm saying? They pay what they owe. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying y'all owe me nothing. I appreciate the gesture though. And I'm let it be known I appreciate the gesture. So shout out to you, Brent Anderson. There was another guy, man, a few months ago. I didn't even shout him out in real time, but I definitely responded to his comment. He left me $100 super chat. And man, that was the biggest donation I've ever received. Shout out to my guy, Dirty Broke, man. He always support the show. I appreciate him. I appreciate a lot of my subscribers that support the show. I just met a guy named David with TTE. I just met him, man. He said he got into the fuel hauling game with TTE because of me. Shout out to you, David. We actually at the same terminal right now, and I'm recording this video right now in real time. Not sure if it's gonna go out today or not, but shout out to you, David. Shout out Brent Anderson, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, for real. I couldn't do it without y'all, man. I'm gonna use that $20 going straight to investing into the channel. I'm gonna try and keep these videos coming. I want to get y'all a fuel hauling vlog out before the week is up because I'm actually about to go on vacation. So I'm gonna try and record a vlog maybe tomorrow because tomorrow is my last day at work till next week. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get this video out to y'all first. Then I'm gonna go ahead and record a fuel hauling vlog tomorrow. Hopefully I get a good one. If not, we gonna just do a pilot, a normal pilot, and I'll probably add some extra things into it. So we're gonna let that drop. Make sure if y'all want to know, like right now I got my I'm using my camera. I'm also using my tripod. I got my umbrella, my clipboard. Shout out to Brent Anderson for getting the clipboard off of Amazon. I got all that linked in the description below. check that stuff out, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, baby. Peace.